We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other Wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. As you know, we just left Castle Kuzan, where our mother and father have died at the hands of Arhau. Now we're in Ostagar, just meeting King Kaelan. Let's see. Yes, I am. I bring important news.
Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him.
He's not coming. He died when our castle was taken.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Kusland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
My character right now is a little distraught. He's not going to accept everything they can do sooner. He's not asking what kind of justice. He just wants to find Fergus. So he's going to just say, "Thank you, Your Majesty."
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
Let's see. I'm curious when he will return. When will he return? We're very concerned about our brother at this point.
Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
He does know about grief. His father went missing around when he was like 9 or something. Thank you, Your Majesty. Yes.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? No. Then maybe we should move quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Alright then. Alright, we're gonna level up real quick. I'm putting more into dexterity right now because one, I needed to get to a certain skill tree. I want to get to this one as soon as possible. So, I'll be putting a few things into dexterity for a minute. What the fact that Duncan is in his armor now, I'm so happy that mine is working. What apparently I didn't do is that I didn't put the core mod in for it. And I always forget to do that when I put it in, when I do a new game on a new PC. So if you're wondering what I mean is that the Great Wardens of Ferelden mod has 2 files. And you need to put the core one in,
as you say,
and then you need to put the actual mod in, which changes their armor. It's unlike the oh crap. Unlike the Cousins of Ferelden and Cousins of Ferelden, Chantry of Ferelden, and Templars of Ferelden mods, they only need the Kirkwall exports. The Grey Warden one needs another extra file. It isn't annoying, it's just I keep forgetting to put it in. Again guys, I'm sorry, but I do loot everything in every playthrough. If you guys don't want to see that, let me know and I'll limit how much I actually do that. 'Cause I know that could be quite annoying to watch. There's a... I didn't get to that. I just want to loot it. Oh, there's a second sack to the left. It has quartz in it. I don't understand the need for quartz. Wait, I remember. You have to give it to your allies that you recruit later in the game. Which I found that out late when I started playing these. What? Oh, the tower we saw. Well, I'm not going there. I already know what happens at the tower. Can't even get in there right now. Ah, this is Ostagar. Beautiful place, beautiful place. You know, except for the ruins and everything. But, you know, it's pretty nice. You know, I wish in Inquisition we could return to, Ostagar.
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Don't contend. Grey Warden named Alistair. That's actually where Alistair is.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Tell me a bit about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logains closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
We know where the King's... Is any market to get supplies?
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you then.
I already know what everything is, that's why I'm not asking those other questions, and that's a little tedious to ask. So real quick, wait. Are there any items? Royal and what? I don't remember seeing this. Okay. Before we talk to any of those guys, I'm going to over here.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong, cunning, and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed.
Good job. Wow, crap, freaking chest.
Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it.
I remember there being traps right here. I might be in the DLC I'm thinking of. I'm going to do is sell some stuff.
My faith sustains me. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter. This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
Alright, let's talk to this guy real quick.
Greetings. King Kaelan is not in his tent right now.
Let's see. Do you know what a king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Talking about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
We'll see in the coming battle.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
I can tell y'all why they fought, but it comes up later in the DLC. And like for anybody who like, literally, I'm playing this a little bit as if no one else has played the game. I say that only because I know many people that's watching should be from my Bioware Amino community, but I want to play as if some people who haven't played this game haven't, or if you haven't played this game, I don't want to spoil anything for you.
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business.
Let's see. Tell me of Teyrn Loghain.
Can you not know of Loghain?
I know of
He
him.
helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Teyrn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these darkspawn.
Let's see. Is a Teyrn inside?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Surely you could tell me a little bit about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Teyrn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Teyrn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Teyrn Loghain tells him. Without the Teyrn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I would like an audience with the Teyrn, please.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
I kind of don't, but alright. What the?
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
On the back, it looked like his suit was gold. Wait a second. Didn't you wear a gold suit? I'm gonna address that in a minute. Yes, I am.
Kaelan's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
I am aware of that. Yes, I've heard that.
Maric respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Maric would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Lands meet?
Let's see. My father was the Teyrn of Highever.
The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
Let's see. I don't know.
If Kalen has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't?
Then simply pray.
Alright, so guys, if you have not read the Dragon Age novels, I highly suggest before you play Origins, or if you have played Origins and you haven't read the novels, I suggest you read these before you replaying the games again. Go read Dragon Age's The Stolen Throne and The Calling. Both of those games are, both of those novels are beautiful and they give you such insight on what happens before Origins. Oh look, it's Win.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Win, one of the mages summoned by the king.
You can already tell her hairstyle is a bit different because it has the locks sticking out here. Her hair is just usually slightly black, and she's slightly younger, just slightly. That's because of the model put in, and she has better robes this time around. Pleased to meet you.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Let's see. Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
I don't know much. Do you know much about Darkspawn?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
I know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
I've heard that. I don't know if the Black City. Okay, we're gonna go. I've heard that there's something bad happened there.
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
I've heard that story before.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Alright. As I was saying, the two books, The Calling and... I'm not going to talk to you about it. The Calling and The Stolen Throne are brilliant.
So, any last
They
wishes I can
give you
help
such
fulfill?
insight on Logain and King Merrick and what they did to fight to get the legions out of Ferelden and take back their kingdom. So I suggest you read those books before playing this
Someone
game.
finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
Let's see. You haven't been sentenced.
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Huh. That mod gave him clothes. I think usually he's like almost butt naked in this thing. Why would I want to help you? Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Usually I would think somebody's stealing, not deserting, but, you know. It matters to me if your cause is just. If you weren't deserting, why were you sneaking around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
I'm not gonna ask why. You know what? I'll ask just so y'all can see what he says, if y'all never got this interaction.
I swallowed it, but it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
That's a crap key. You could just kill him and take the key, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
No matter what Origins I play, I always do that. I always get this key even though there's nothing really in that. Oh, crap. I don't know why my taskbar keeps resetting. Become a bit of an annoyance. We'll shut some of this stuff up real quick. Oh, I never explained to y'all what the golden goose is, or the magical goose in this case. The magical goose allows me to get an egg, and I can sell that egg for a lot of gold. For instance, watch.
Very well.
All right, and it just laid an egg, and let's see, where is it? Right here, a golden egg. It says a gift, but you can set it, and it gives you a lot of gold very early in the game.
Lucky
So,
dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Excuse me. I don't care who the prisoner is. Why do you want to desert? Seems waits for guards to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I had a chat with him actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
See, he missed one meal. The man should be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Okay, whatever. That does not make a difference to me.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Alright, here's some food. Give him.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Yeah, whatever. Alright, before I talk to one of our fellow knights.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
You have them on a runner here. You have them on a runner here.
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Not a warden yet, but okay. Let's see. Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Okay. Don't understand that at all because we can't sense them. We're not Grey Wardens yet. Is there a document on here?
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
World's not changed. No, I prefer not to.
Then begone, heathen. That the Grey Wardens accept the likes of you is forever their greatest weakness.
He's not ready to move for change. We talk right now.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I am Alexander.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Aemon. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to fight. If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here?
Let's see. I'd rather not talk about it.
Oh, as you wish. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
You don't like the idea?
I had no idea I'd be tested more than I already had been. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Usually I talk to him last, but because I don't like jewelry very much. Oh, your armor's changed. Let's talk to you real quick.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
Let's see, what kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Warden can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Okay, we're gonna do a quick, almost like we'll skip through this so y'all don't have to see me go through all this, but I won't do it. Alright, I'm back.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think I'd be?
Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Like the outfit, Daveth. What do you know of this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
A few more things we're going to do real quick. We're going to go pick up this quest.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half the dogs are sick from darkspawn blood. It's terrible. Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Dogs are sick.
Alright, well.
It's terrible.
Usually he gives us a quest, but he doesn't want to talk right now. Alright, talk to him later then. Where am I supposed to get? Servants. Oh, shoot, I can't Can't open the stupid chest. Budget. Alright, off to meet Alistair.
What is it now?
Yay, Alistair's in his armor.
Have the Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Let's see. I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Let's see. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. My name is Alexander.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Bop, bop, bop. The argument I saw, what was that about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Alright, we know about the recruits. Alright, well, regardless, I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching. You know what, I still want to tell you guys, go to Bioware Amino if you want to talk about anything Bioware related, from Dragon Age to Mass Effect to Star Wars or Baldur's Gate. Go there, make some friends, have some amazing talks. Really, go check it out. It's a great amino where you could express everything you want and ask anybody and talk to anyone about Bioware and everything that they do. And you know, here's a question for y'all to end the video. What's your favorite class? Like, do you like being a warrior, rogue, mage? What's your favorite class? And you know, let me know. My favorite is obviously warrior, and my favorite specialization is two-handed. But you know what? Let me know, guys. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, everything. Again, thank you guys. See you next time.